US. White House on Monday hosted the biggest Diwali reception ever, which also saw the presence of several Indian Americans from the Biden administration, wishing a happy Diwali to more than 1 billion Hindus, Jains, Sikhs and Buddhists celebrating this festival of lights in the United States, India and around the world. Biden thanked the Asian American community in the US for making the Diwali celebrations a joyous part of the American culture. Biden also thanked them for the optimism, courage and empathy demonstrated by the incredible South Asian community all across America. This comes just days after the New York City mayor announced that Diwali is going to be a public holiday in New York City from next year onwards. Joining us on the broadcast, we have Sajeev Srivastav. He is an international affairs expert. We also have Wing Commander Bakshi with us on the broadcast. Firstly, Mr. Srivastav, if I can just quickly ask you, what does this tell us about representation? What does this tell us about mindfulness on part of the West to realize that there are cultures, that there are religions apart from the ones that are followed by the majority, which need to be given some sort of recognition?
Yes. It certainly shows the mature roots of democracy in the United States of America. And it is the celebration of our shared values. When we talk about India-US strategic partnership, obviously this partnership is based on our shared values, shared interests, shared opportunities, shared challenges. And when on these occasions, on Diwali, Holi, Christmas, when we celebrate these festivals together in each other cities, obviously we celebrate our entire set of values which both the American and Indian society share with each other. And it's a highly symbolic moment. The visuals are great, and the reports suggest that this is the largest ever celebration which has happened in the White House. So it's so, and also you have told in your report that from next year onwards there will be a public holiday on this day of auspicious day of Diwali. From next year onwards, it shows that United States of America and American people are deeply, respecting and the Indian values, the Indian festivals, and Indian American communities' influence in the United States of America is growing. Kamala Harris is there as Vice President of the United States of America. In times to come, in a few years' time, she could be in a position like as is in Britain, what we are witnessing about Rishi Sunak. A similar development could happen in the US too, in form of Kamala Harris becoming the first, president of US from Indian descent. So I think this clearly indicates that our India-America strategic partnership, India-US strategic partnership, now not only government-to-government collaboration, but the societal interaction, societal collaborations is deepening, it's growing, and I am confident, I'm very sure that have a brighter future, and a greater days of India-US strategic partnership is well ahead of us.
It's very interesting, Mr. Srivastav, and I have to point this out. Lots of MNCs that work in India, they give holidays for Thanksgiving, they give holidays for Christmas, and it's mandatory for Indians as well to take all of these holidays. So, now seeing that a New York school from next year onwards is going to give a public holiday for Diwali, it's rather heartwarming to say the least, seeing that the culture, the American culture was already seeping into India, but to also see the same being reflected in the United States is, is some sort of a victory, if I may call it so, is it not?
Yes.
May I say something?
Yes, Wing Commander Bakshi.
Thank you very much. I would like to tell you on this issue, and I agree with Sanjeev, and absolutely. But the question is, we must understand the strength of Indian diaspora, which the ruling authorities of America realize that they have to play. I mean, so it's not politics, but it is prudent for them to realize that we must not ignore. Eid was being celebrated long back. The other religions are being established and holidays were given. We have now also graduated of getting Diwali holiday. Well and good. But diaspora has realized that diaspora has made the authorities realize that now the further trade and economic, especially when they'll try to get India into their circle and want to wean us away from Russians, they will have to do this. This is the main thing. The amount of money which will be spent on Indian arms now by America, you will be seeing. They have already started it. Everything has been planned out much ahead. And America knows that they cannot do without Indians. And they have to place. You'll be surprised. We may go the British way, where the British head of the government is there. Tomorrow, you never know, the head of the government of America may be Indian. It's not unthinkable. It's quite possible. So they all know this. And that is why Indian diaspora should get the credit. That is how I think. And secondly, when Indian diaspora will raise their voice, it will be economically benefit for American authorities to play the game with India, because India's rate of development is so tremendous. The manpower, the IT, the storage which India has, everything will benefit America. So they all realize this, and that's why this step has been taken.
All right, thank you so much, Wing Commander Bakshi. That was indeed, a very interesting perspective on a Diwali celebration in the White House. But of course, we're going to wait and watch for more developments as they pour in. We might even discuss this later. But for now, viewers, it's a wrap on this bulletin. We'll see you on the other side with more news and updates. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for watching.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.